just a minute.
I know this isn't going to be very easy, but I was just out there all alone in the world, and I just got so scared because all I could think is how I had no place in this world. And then just out of nowhere, I realized that there was one place that I did have, and that was with you. So I flew, I took a taxi. I just had to see you. Thank God you're... Oh, wait. Sorry. You're not... This is the house. I'm sorry. Does Daniel Harding live here? I'm looking for Daniel Harding.
You're
looking for Daniel Harding. Yeah, he lives here, I thought. But... Oh, he doesn't, does he? Oh, I'm so embarrassed. Who is this woman and what is she doing here? I just honestly thought he'd be here. I always thought he'd be here, always. Do you know him? Big guy, tall guy, who played basketball, all Eastern Maine center, strong. Do you know him?
Oh.
You know what, don't answer that. That was, I know that's a horrible question to ask someone who lives in a small town, as if everyone knows each other. Oh, I can't believe I asked you that. I don't live here anymore, but when I did, I used to hate it when people would assume we all knew each other just because it was a small town. It was worse than when they asked if we had plumbing way up there. I mean, people in small towns don't know each other any better than in big towns, you know? I mean, you know who you know, and you don't know who you don't know, just like anywhere else. I'm so sorry to have bothered you. I just honestly thought he'd be here. When his parents passed away, he kept the house, I heard. He stayed. He was one of the ones who stayed. I didn't stay, I went away.
Most people do.
Yeah. I guess he did too. I just never thought he would. I guess I lost track. Gotta hang on to people or you lose them. Wish there was a place you could keep them for when you need them. Oh, perfect. There he is. Ooh, it's cold. I forgot.
Yeah.
Can't believe I took a taxi here from Bangor just to see him.
That's far.
Yeah.
That's 163 miles.
Yeah. This place is a little farther away from things than I remember.
Why did you do that?
Because I could only fly as close as Bangor, and I needed to get to him as quickly as I could.
Why?
To answer a question he asked me. The last time I saw him, he asked me a question, and I didn't answer, and that's just not a very nice thing to do to a person.
It's being a little hard on yourself, don't you think?
He asked me to marry him.
Oh. And you?
I didn't answer, no. Yeah, so that's why I'm here, to answer him. I mean, I didn't answer in the first place because I didn't have an answer. I mean, I was going to college. And then the night before I'm about to go off and do what I hope and dream, he asks, will you marry me? I mean, come on. What was I supposed to do? I was leaving in the morning.
I don't know.
I mean, I told him I'd have to think it over. I told him I'd think it over overnight and be back before the sun came up with an answer. And then I just left. I just left him standing there. And, well, I didn't get back with an answer before the sun came up. Or at all.
Sounds like an answer to me.
No, that wasn't my answer. I just went off in the world, and that's not an answer. And I think...
What?
Well, I think he thought I would say yes.
He's probably not going to ask a girl that question unless he thinks she's going to say yes.
I know. And I'm worried that he probably waited up all night, hoping for me to come by, and I just want to tell him that I now know that you just can't do a thing like not answer a question like the one he asked me. You just can't do that to a person, especially to someone you love.
You loved him.
Well, we were kids.
I mean, yes, I did. I do. I feel like I dashed his hopes and dreams.
Come on. You give yourself too much credit. He was young. That's all you need to get your hopes dashed. Be young. Everybody starts out young, so everybody gets their hopes dashed. And besides, I wouldn't really say you dashed his hopes. Because if you dash somebody's hopes, well, that's kind of a nice way to let them down because it hurts, but it's quick. If you'd have said no, that would have been dashing his hopes. But you didn't say no. You said nothing. You just didn't answer him at all. And that's killing hope. The long, slow, painful way. Because it's still there, just hanging on and never really goes away. That's sort of like giving someone a little less air to breathe every day till they die.
Yeah. Well, thank you.
For what?
I don't know.
Goodbye, Hope.
Goodbye. I am so sorry to have bothered you. It's just I was out there all alone in the world, and I just got so scared, and I realized what I'd done to him, to Danny, and that with him was my place in the world. And wait a minute. You called me Hope. How did you know my name? Danny?
Hello, Hope.
Danny, I didn't...
I know.
But I didn't even...
I know.
I didn't even...
I know.
You're so...
I know.
small.
Yeah. I lost a lot of hope. It'll do a number on you.
Danny, I'm so sorry.
It's okay. Because you know something? You're early.
What?
You're early. You said you'd be back with an answer to my question before the sun came up, and geez, crow, sun's nowhere near close to being up. Huh. Only went down a couple hours ago. Look how early you are. That's good of you. So, a taxi all the way from Bangor.
Yeah.
To tell me.
Honey. Dan. Hon? Who's there? Hon?
Just somebody needs directions.
It's awful late for directions.
Yeah, Suzette, listen. I'll be right in.
Okay.
I
What?
hope you find it, Hope. Your place in this world. Bye.
Bye, Danny. Yes,